everyone, Violet here. I just wanted to do an update on my Passion Planner Daily. I've now been using it for 1 week, so I wanted to show you how I've been using it and what my spreads have been like, and I love it. I'm so excited. It is one of my favorite parts of the day, planning out the day and adding spreads, and I just can't wait to show you what I've been doing. So let's take a look. Alright, so I started it out with figuring out how I would like to use the dot grids. Some ideas I have are writing out routines and checklists, comparing the time that I've spent, like let's say I plan out here how I'd like to spend my time, I plan for the day. I might come over here on the same side and actually log how I've spent my time. Brainstorming, journaling, drawing and decorating, bullet journaling, spiritual practices, and a vision board where I might actually like paste in pictures and drawings and quotes and things like that. So I also wrote out my goals, which was fun and very familiar with that, with how much I've used Passion Planner in the past, and that was so nice. It's always good to do that. And how I'm actually using, I'm starting in July, so how I'm actually using these is I'm writing in appointments on the date that they happen, these like yearly spreads. So I'm going to be using, I wrote up here, this is for 2020 and then 2021 in January. So I've just written in basically some appointments and things that are not movable. Since it's an undated planner, this will be really helpful to look at. And all right, so how I used my monthly spread is I actually wrote out plans for videos. I use this as like a video planner. My personal projects and work projects are separate. That has more to do with other things that I need to do, but I use this purely for videos. I really like the way that I've done this. I haven't actually followed it exactly because my family came to visit and it's changed my plans and shifted things. So I'm still doing all of these videos, but different days. So don't pay too much attention to that. I think it'd be hard to see it, but I've made a color code. So I've got red is plan. I've got this like red orange for prep, orange for film, yellow for edit, lime green for upload, darker green for schedule, and blue for share. I'm going to condense this a little bit to have share be purple next time, because it's hard to distinguish the differences between the oranges and the greens. This is just with colored pencil, but what I did is I wrote here like my 3 different types of videos that I'm making: lifestyle, productivity, and spirituality. I came up with 3 in each category, and then I planned out the dates where one of these various things would happen, maybe multiple things, and then with the colored pencils I basically marked out what it is that I need to do that day. So I might figure out the day to share it, like schedule it for a future date, and then I'll put that in, even though it, let's say it happens at a different time. And then over here I added more of a to-do list. It's sort of my rolling to-do list that might end up going month to month. For example, cutting my hair. This has been on my to-do list since probably February and hasn't happened. So we'll see how that goes. But I think I want to keep trying to use the monthly spreads in this way. Hopefully next month will be a little bit more planned. I do want to throw out there that I really want to do weekly plan with me's, and if you have a day of the week that you think would be best for that, go ahead and let me know in the comments below, because I would really like that. I was thinking Tuesdays. It's more towards the beginning of the week, but I figure there's a lot of plan with me's probably on Sundays and Mondays, and Tuesdays happens to be a really good day for me. So let me know what you think in the comments below if you have an opinion. Okay, here is the first day that I used it. I figured out the things I wanted to do for the day. I came up with a short affirmation that I want to write out every day that I use the planner, so that I'll write those out in the free space to grow. And basically just kind of marked when things would happen. And on this page, I made a grid for my 40-day sadhana, which is basically I get up at sunrise and I meditate for at least 30 minutes. At this time, that's what it is. It's going to move to 45 and then move to an hour. But I wanted to try to work on making this a habit, getting up every day at sunrise. So I wanted to do 40 days consistently straight. I'm actually on day 39, so hopefully if I wake up tomorrow and don't sleep through my alarm, I will complete this 40-day thing. I've really found that after 40 days, it's a good amount of time to have established a habit. So that was the goal with this. I made this grid with all the numbers, and then I've just been coloring it over with colored pencil when I've completed a number. It's very satisfying. So that's been a lot of fun. And I used this nice shiny washi tape that I had. All right, so next day I did this similar, had the same affirmations here, and made my daily plan, and then I made a spread for the waning half moon and what I like to do during that time. And I also put out the month so I can write down what my, basically I'll pull a card, so I'll write down what the card is. I set an intention, so I write down what that intention is at those times. I was able to make this actually with some washi tape, and I figured out a nice trick for cutting a circle, like lining up the washi tape and cutting a circle. Later on I do this for, oops, I planned out a new moon and I lined up multiple washi tapes and was able to cut out a circle. So maybe at some point I'll do a moon spread video, and I'll show you, maybe for the full moon, I'll show you how I did that with the washi tape. Okay. Cool. So once I finish my 40-day sadhana, I want to try to do 40 days of yoga. So this hasn't started quite yet, but it will. And I also made a decision for some of these that I wasn't sure exactly how I was going to do it. I was writing self-care in the self-maintenance section, but I'm actually going to start writing what musical instrument I practiced, because I would like to practice at least one a day. I play the violin, but I also am dabbling in ukulele and mandolin, and I'd like to practice at least once a day. And I figured self-maintenance, like maintaining that practice, maintaining being able to play is important. So that's what's going to go there. As you can see, it hasn't really started quite yet. And then for today I've learned, I've actually been writing down the books that I've been reading. On this, it's more like I was studying a video on giving birth, since I can't really attend like live birthing classes right now, so prenatal classes, so I'm doing that online. But anyway, for the most part, I'm going to put whatever book I'm reading there, which I'm also trying to make a habit before bed. Today, in one word, I assign a different chakra for each day, so this was Sunday, so it would be the heart chakra, and of course coloring in my mood. So on this spread, I made my morning routine and figuring out how I can do my sunrise meditation and how I might actually go back to sleep a little bit after that and then get up and do a fitness thing, and how maybe keeping those separate actually help me with not feeling overwhelmed. Like if I'm kind of tired and it's like, oh, it's sunrise right now, I'd love to get up and meditate, but I've also made all these plans to like make celery juice and do yoga and have breakfast and like do some sort of fitness class, and it's like, oh, that's really overwhelming, I want to stay in bed. But I'm separating these as two different segments of my morning routine, so we'll see how that goes as time goes on. And on this page, I wrote out my evening routine. So I've really been using these first few days of planning as doing some overarching things that I love, that's important to me. And you know what? If they change, then I'll just make a new spread later on in the journal and not feel guilty about it. So that's something I really like about the daily. It's like, you know, I'm doing this, it's on this day. I can see this is what I was thinking about at this time. It doesn't necessarily mean it has to be the same all year long. And on this page, I did a new moon spread. So what I like to do on the new moon. And that is as far as I've gotten so far. I've gotten better with basically doing the same thing here that I do on the free space to grow affirmations. Under self-maintenance, I write music practice, best thing that happened at the end of the day. Today I learned, and then I write down the book that I was reading. Today in one word, this actually encompasses multiple days that my family is visiting. So I just wrote family, and my general mood when my family's here is very happy and excited. But this is one thing I realized, that my family was visiting and I'd be playing host, and I have a lot of things I have to do, and I might not have time to sit down and plan like I would like to. So I actually just made an overall plan for my general, what my days will look like while my parents are here, and my general goals that I want to accomplish during the time that they're here, and I've been checking off that list. So I didn't write a date. This is to cover multiple dates, which is awesome and really helpful. I can imagine if I was going on a trip, I might want to do that same thing, cover multiple dates. So the other thing I wanted to show you, for one, I've been keeping my morning pages journal right in here, and it fits nicely even though it doesn't fit in the pocket. I just keep it right there. I made in the back here a spread for two of my main goals right now, which is, you know, the YouTube videos and the Etsy products. So I've been writing out you know, little drawings for each product, and then around them, like variations, what it could be like, basically brainstorming. Same thing with YouTube videos. I have my 3 different categories and then the types of videos I can make. But I found this to be very inspiring and lovely, just making these little drawings and making it beautiful to look at and feel inspired and be able to visualize my goals in that way. So that's how I've been using one of the back full dot grid pages. And that has been my first week with the Passion Planner daily, and I absolutely love it. I'm so happy. Let me know down below what you think, and if you're using the daily, how you've been using it. I'm such a brand new channel. I'd really appreciate it if you liked the video, if you like it, and subscribe. Thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to next time. Oh, do remember to let me know if you have an opinion about the best day of the week to do a plan with me, which could be live sometimes as well. That's the goal. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.